When faced with a huge career decision of whether to continue work for others or branch out to work for yourself, what should you be considering in terms of risk? This is an awesome question. And there's so much going on here. Thank you for asking it. And look, I love entrepreneurship. I got to be honest, I'm a crappy entrepreneur because of the level of risk. I'm a conservative person. The shirt is part of it. The working for Amazon is part of it. I love entrepreneurs. It takes a lot of guts to go be an entrepreneur. So let's talk about how to set that up successfully. I've joined 3 different startups where I was like number 5 into the startup, but I've never been number 1 in because starting that raw takes a lot of guts. So first thing to think about is obviously, in that case, it's pretty obvious you're making a big decision. So it should be obvious, according to the recipe we've talked about, that you're about to take a big risk. So we can kind of skip that step. You've got it. The second thing is, though, what are all the inputs you can control? So what are all the things you have an opinion on or that you have a chance to influence and set up for your success? So, for example, some of the people here have heard this story before, which is when I started this channel and I started broadcasting on Twitch, I thought a lot about how am I going to make this show successful? How am I going to bring value to all of you who watch and to all the people who watch later on YouTube and listen on podcasts? And I obviously wanted to be successful. I didn't want to embarrass myself. I work for Twitch. I didn't want to be a bad broadcaster. And I wanted to broadcast for a long time, but I realized there's plenty of better gamers than I am. And so when I was running parts of Twitch, Twitch Commerce, etc., and now as I run Twitch Prime, I thought through and I said, I can't broadcast games. Like watching me play games badly might be funny for a few minutes, but it's not a thing I'm going to enjoy or anyone else for very long. There are lots of bad game players on Twitch. You don't need one more from me. So what I did is I tested internally. So one of the first questions when you think about as a startup, I wonder why the question isn't showing up. That's weird. The pinned question should be showing up, but it's not. So I don't know what's up with that. Oh, I bet I do. Hold on. Let me see if I can. Nope. I don't know. Anyway, so the question... We'll keep answering the question. When you're starting a new business, what do you think about? Think about if you can test. Think about what you can do as a trial or an experiment or any way whatsoever to make sure that you get a chance to see. Oh, I bet I know why that's not working. I'm so tempted to fix things live. Let me see if I can pull it off. Yup. Sorry, the tech in me has to fix what's going on. Can't resist. Oh, didn't work. Yeah, it did. There it is. Boom. Look at that. Tech skills on the roll. All right, cool. Fixed it. It's very small print. Yeah. Plus, David, our awesome Dave, our producer, you were just a tiny bit too late. I did it without you. All right, so look, now that the question's up, first thing you should consider is can you test? Second thing is, can you afford to lose? Do you have a backup plan? My backup plan, like if this channel failed and nobody liked it, I can quit. I have a day job at Amazon. I work there. This is what I do for fun to help you guys. And I love doing it and getting the chance to help so many people and to talk about topics like risk. But I have a backup. I have an option. So when you're going to branch out and work for yourself, what's your backup plan? Third question, how long can you sustain the attempt? For example, I started streaming. I did my first streams in February and March. Now we're having great success. I've connected with Devin Nash, who's awesome and supports me. He sends people over. We stream together. We make great content together. I met Shadow Fox, who's one of our mods here and's in the channel. She's incredible. She's given me a bunch of tips. She helps me know how to market the channel. She helps me know how to set up OBS optimally. I get all this help from people, and I had the time to build the channel and learn and become. Things build up over time. And so everyone has to build a business. Businesses don't happen overnight. And so I set a goal, which you guys are killing for me. I love it. Thank you. I said I will keep doing this if I have 20 people show up for every show. At this point, we have 100 plus show up for every show, and it keeps growing. And the point is, though, if you're going to take a risk, what is your success mark, and how long will you keep going until you see what you're getting? And how long can you sustain it? So those are the things